This is Edward Von Fang. You are about to hear the tragic tale of how he realized he had become a vampire. He used to spend most of his time in his room, but due to his transformation, he has confined himself to the cold, lonely, more depressing atmosphere of his mom's basement when the sun is out. Now he waits here for the sun to rise, and with it, his death. All it took was one night of researching vampirism facts on the internet at 3 a.m. for him to realize what he truly was. Looking back, the signs were so obvious. The first sign was that creatures of the night were drawn to his presence. At first, he thought nothing of it. But then he remembered. Mr. Whiskers had always hated him. Then he acquired a strong aversion to garlic, keeping him from enjoying it in all of his favorite foods. Donut holes. Ice cream. Cereal. He had already hated the sun, but his hatred of it worsened to the point where now if it were to touch his undead skin, it would surely turn to ash and blow away with the breeze. About 3 days after he realized he was becoming a vampire, he realized he was extremely lonely, and he needed another frozen heart of ice to walk through undead life with. Thankfully, he found a dating site called Creatures of the Night, and met someone he desired to share his curse with. He turned on his vampiric seduction powers to woo her like she had never been wooed before. Once he had felt his seductive powers were at their peak, he made his move. Sadly, she rejected his love. He should have known. Who could ever love a monster? The full transformation followed shortly after. He gained an affinity for dark clothing and the ability to stare dramatically off into the distance. His parents, of course, couldn't accept him for the creature that he had become.
It's not a phase!
They never understood him. Which is what brings us to today. He eventually realized that the only way they would believe what he said was to show them. And there was only one way to do so. The most overly dramatic way possible. By burning himself to ash in front of them and leaving nothing behind but the poem he wrote about how they could never understand or accept him.
Now you'll all see me for what I am.
Go back to bed, Edward. Oh, man.
This is Edward Von Fang. Every year, tens of people, just like Edward, are affected by vampirism. If you or someone you love are affected by vampirism, don't hesitate. Call now at 1-800-666-1313 or go to www.childrenofthenightunite.org. We'll help you come out of that unholy closet.